On me right now is Georgia Congressman, member of the House Appropriations Committee, Andrew Clyde. And Congressman, good to see you. Thanks very much for being here this morning.
Good morning, Maria. Great to be with you.
Well, we want to talk about the power of the purse because here we are watching these negotiations. Markets are watching closely as well. We'll talk with Kevin McCarthy coming up in the program about an update. But what are you prepared to do on the Appropriations Committee if, in fact, you see continued pushback on limiting spending and spending cuts for the future?
Well, Maria, I think we just need to hold the line. The House has passed a great bill in the Limit, Save, Grow Act. I think it's responsible in the way we're addressing the debt ceiling. That's the job of the House, and we've done our job. It's now time for the President to step up to the plate and to acknowledge what the work that the House has done, that we have negotiated tremendously among ourselves, and we've got a great plan. And I think this is the right plan.
When you say hold the line, what does that mean? Because many of your colleagues have been looking to the appropriations process to control the power of the purse, to ensure that change happens. That's what I'm asking you. What are the plans in terms of holding back funding for the IRS, for example, or the FBI? You're on the Appropriations Committee. What are the plans?
I certainly am. And, you said the FBI. I think that we need to keep the FBI responsible. And the only thing they listen to is funding. And so I think the FBI, honestly, needs a significant cut. As you have seen in the Durham report, there's issues there, issues that have not been addressed since 2016 and 2017. Director Wray, the names have changed. I think the conduct is the same. So we're going to have to significantly address them in appropriations.
Yeah, I mean, the White House is refusing to comment on the Durham report. You know that Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene introduced articles of impeachment against FBI Director Christopher Wray. Tennessee Congressman Tim Burchett joined me on Monday on how else the GOP can hold the FBI accountable. Watch this.
We have the power of the purse, Maria. The Congress is this country's checkbook, and we can start cutting funds to the FBI. They've bungled so many cases as of late, and they continue to do so, and their arrogance is such that I think it's not the rank and file FBI agents.
Congressman, I know that your appropriations subcommittee oversees that funding for the FBI. What are the numbers being talked about in terms of cutting back on funding for the FBI?
Well, Maria, I honestly think the FBI needs to be made so small that they're not worth corrupting anymore. That's my opinion of it. We are not going to give them what they have asked for. In fact, it wouldn't surprise me if we go back to the last actual authorization, which was 2009. I think that wouldn't be a bad thing. They need to learn that they have to maintain strict fidelity to the law, and the Durham report has shown that they're not doing that, and that continues to be that way this day. I mean, just look at how they've treated President Trump versus President Biden with regard to classified documents. Yeah. I mean, there is a two-tiered system of justice here, and the FBI needs to understand that their job is strict fidelity to the law, and they're not doing it.
So is it just money, or do you agree that Christopher Wray has to go? I mean, let's face it, we've got the Russia collusion story. They sat on the Biden laptop while President Trump was getting impeached. There are other issues that we talk about every day with regard to the bias at the leadership at the top of the FBI. Are you also looking to impeach Christopher Wray?
Well, they're also pushing back on House subpoenas for FBI documents that they're just not providing. That's arrogance. That is incredible arrogance, and they need to learn that that's not the way that this government operates. Impeachment is one thing, but I definitely know that we can hold them accountable through the power of the purse.
All right, we will leave it there. Congressman, good to see you. Thanks very much.